I sat in the dim living room, the only light coming from a lone lamp in the corner. The silence pressed against me, heavy and suffocating. Every box was gone, the truck loaded hours ago. My bag was waiting in the car. The only thing left in the house was the key resting on the coffee table. Still I stayed, not for closure, but to see her face when she realized I was gone for good. This place hadn't felt like home in a long time. For over a year, our marriage had been little more than a fog I couldn't see through. Days bled into each other, lifeless and dull. Emily had changed. Her laughter, once effortless, had become hollow. Her hugs felt like formalities. She was present in body, but her mind was always somewhere else. Somewhere with someone else. The clues piled up slowly. Late nights that turned into early mornings. Excuses that fell apart under the smallest weight. The faint scent of cologne clinging to her skin when she slipped into bed. I wanted to deny it, but denial has a breaking point. 3 weeks ago, I came home early. Her car was gone, but the door was unlocked. From upstairs came the sound of laughter. Hers, soft and playful, followed by a man's low chuckle. I didn't need to see them. I just turned around, walked back outside, and closed the door on the life I thought I had. I didn't confront her. Instead, I faded away quietly. I followed her lies, uncovered her messages, traced her nights to hotels and dinners that weren't business-related. Grant, her boss, older, smug, feeding her promises. I never heard from her anymore. I read the message she sent him. Wish you were the one I came home to. Something in me fractured. But I didn't rage. I didn't beg. I just started preparing my exit. The next day, I sat with a lawyer. I moved money into private accounts, gathered every document, every record. One by one, I packed up my life. Photos, clothes, keepsakes, even a guitar she once said she loved hearing. Gone. She didn't notice. She was too busy living her other life. Tonight, she was out with Grant at some overpriced restaurant we'd once visited together. Last night, she leaned close and whispered, "Don't wait up." I smiled and told her to take her time. Now the house was stripped bare. Even Milo, the dog she'd stopped caring for, was curled up in my car waiting for me. My name was off the lease, my mail rerouted, my number changed. All that remained inside was a divorce petition, a pen and the key. Her text buzzed on my phone. "Dinner's amazing. Miss you." I didn't respond. I left the phone face down. When her car finally pulled up, I stayed seated. The door opened. Heels tapped against the floor. "Babe," she called out, flipping on the light. Her smile collapsed as she took in the empty space. "Jason, where's everything? Are we moving?" I gestured toward the papers on the table. She stepped forward, hands trembling as she picked them up. The color drained from her face as she read. "You're divorcing me?" I spoke for the first time that night. "You left first, Emily. I'm just making it real." Tears blurred her eyes. "Jason, please. We can fix this." "You don't want to fix us," I said evenly. "You just don't want to be alone." Her mouth opened, but no excuses came. She just shook, lost her words. I stood, heading for the door. She stumbled after me, begging. "Please, Jason," I was confused. "No." I cut her off. "You were careless, and I was stupid enough to think you'd come back. But I'm done." Her eyes darted around the bare walls, panic rising. "Where's Milo?" "He's with me," I said. "He deserves better than this, too." She collapsed to her knees, clutching the papers to her chest, tears dripping onto the floor. I paused at the door, looked back one last time. "You broke this, Emily. You don't get to be sad now. It's gone." I stepped outside. Her voice cracked as she called my name, sobs spilling into the night. I didn't turn around. I slid into my car. Milo's tail wagged in the back seat, his eyes bright and waiting. I drove off, leaving behind the empty house, the lies, the hollow marriage. For the first time in longer than I could remember, I felt peace, freedom, and that was enough.